so just to bring you up to speed, our moms found out that we're international spies and they had a big-time hissy forbidding us from going on any more missions.
Then Mandy turned all sorts of weird and decided that she and her friend's new hobby was taking out spies, starting with yours truly.
And when they couldn't get us the first time, they decided to take our mothers hostage instead.
But when we tried to rescue them, it was a total setup. We ended up battling it out with Mandy, Dominique, and Caitlin on a ski slope.
Then, when Jared finally got around to showing up to help us, his helicopter caused a major league avalanche. So basically, no more us!
Clover! Sam! Alex! Sam! Clover! Alex! Can you hear me? Girls, are you out here?
Any luck?
I'm afraid not. We've been at it for hours now, and there's still no sign of the girls. I know the situation looks dire, but I promise we won't stop looking until we've scoured every inch of this mountain.
Look what those losers made me do! I totally got snow all over my brand new ski clothes!
Speaking of losers, I wonder what happened to the spies.
All right, Mandy, start talking.
Yeah, we demand know where you're taking us.
And I demand a cup of that hot cocoa.
A, the only one doing the demanding around here is me. B, now that I'm a big-time baddie, I've got to think up a suitable demise for you. So, I am taking you to the place where I do my deepest thinking, the groove. And C... oh, refreshing. Cocoa is for spy assassins only! Now pipe down back there.
Chill out with some AC.
Oh, nice touch, girls. To raise evil.
I can't believe our daughters are actually gone.
I realize it's difficult to accept, but we've looked everywhere. If they were on that mountain, Whoop would have found them.
But I saw Alex in action, Jerry. There's just no way she could have gone down that easily.
The same goes for Samantha. Her spy skills are quite extraordinary.
Whoop search or no Whoop search, Clover and the girls have got to be out there somewhere. Come on, girls. This is our last chance. We've got to get out of these ropes before Mandy gets her evil thing on.
Easier said than done. My fingers are frozen.
Whoa, wait a sec. I think I can reach my mom's celly. Sorry, but you have used up all your minutes.
Look, ladies, I want to believe that the girls are okay just as much as you do, but I think it's time we all face the possibility that they might not be coming back.
Jerry, I just got word that an emergency phone call was sent from Gabby's cell phone.
I must have dropped it earlier when we were attacked at the Groove.
Our girls must have found it. I bet they're trying to send us a signal.
Try and lock in on the location of the call ASAP, Gladys. As soon as she finds it, I'll go after the girls.
We're coming too.
Absolutely. Our daughters saved us, and now we've got to save them.
I'm afraid that's completely out of the question. Only legitimate Whoop agents are allowed on missions.
Well then, it looks like you're gonna have to train us to be legitimate Whoop agents.
But there's an entire screening process. A background check, a written exam, a physical analysis. Then, of course, the Board of Governors has to ratify each prospective candidate, not to speak of the whole spy gene issue. And I suppose I could streamline the process a bit and train you to be interim spies, eh? After all, I have been looking for new recruits.
I know! We could turn them into giant fried dolls at the Pizza on a Stick cart!
Better yet, we could send them on a one-way tanning expedition, courtesy of Cabo Tan Lucas. Hello? Could we please get serious here? We are supervillains now. It is time to put the L in downfall.
Okay, Mandy, this has gone far enough. Don't you realize realize you're only acting like a crazed spy hunter because of the suds?
What are you babbling about?
An evil bubble bath that leaked into your hot tub and turned you into an obsessed spy assassin. See?
It was created by this bad guy named the Inventor. Luckily, we caught him and put him in the Whoop prison before he could send out his whole evil shipment.
So you're telling me that this junk turns anyone it comes in contact with into spy assassins?
That's right. And if you let us go, we promise we'll help you and your friends get back to the simple, shallow teens you once were.
I've got it! Instead of trouncing these scabs ourselves and risking major nail breakage, we'll let the suds do the work for us.
What?
I mean, what better way to get rid of the spies than have them get rid of themselves? That's an awesome idea! You are so brilliant!
Okay, ladies. If you're going to become successful interim spies, you're going to have to hone both your physical and mental abilities. Now, imagine that this is the scene of a crime, and it is up to you to find the hidden clue.
Oh, well, there's no way we're gonna find anything in this mess. I'll get the broom.
No, wait! You're contaminating the... Whoa, whoa. Now, imagine that I'm a criminal and attack me.
Attack? But we're much too shy for that. Couldn't we try something less aggressive, like taunting you?
I said, attack! As a spy, there are times when you may have to pursue an assailant. Now, imagine that I'm a bad guy and capture me.
I hope this is safe.
Perhaps now would be a good time to take a break.
Okay, time for a spy bath. Help these wannabes into the tub, would ya? Rub-a-dub-dub, losers!
Mandy, I know you're not the sharpest student at Bev High, but think about what you're doing.
Clover's right. If you get rid of us, who are you gonna abuse at school from now on?
Duh! That's what Dominique and Caitlin are for!
Ew! What am I doing in the fountain with these two nasty spies?
Oh, don't worry. You won't be here much longer, spy trash.
I'm the one calling the shots around here, and I say both of you are going down.
Awesome! We should sell tickets to this.
Or better yet, put it on pay TV. I am gonna chew you up and spit you out.
Well, now that these three are taking care of themselves, we don't have to get any more icky spy cooties on us. Come on, girls! We have more important things to do.
Chew on this!
Don't worry, Clover. I got your back.
Oh, I'm beginning to think becoming spies wasn't such a great idea after all.
Perhaps we just aren't cut out for this line of work.
Maybe you should go after the girls without us, Larry.
It's Jerry, and I know it's difficult, but you must remember what's at stake. Your daughters are out there at the mercy of Mandy and her evil cronies.
He's right. Our girls need us. We can't just give up.
That's the spirit. Now, what do you say we get back to work?
Let's do it!
Ah! Oh!
Congratulations on becoming official interim Whoop spies, ladies. Now I know where the girls get their excellent spy genes from. Ugh.
Jerry, I've exhausted all Whoop resources but can't track down the location of the girl's phone call.
No offense, Gladys, but that's not good enough.
Okay, let's get a satellite triangulation of all cell phone usage in the past 12 hours.
Then we'll isolate my phone's particular radio wave and reverse transmission to pinpoint the exact origin of the call.
We have a match! Remarkable work, ladies!
Can this be right? It says they're at the Groove.
If this is another one of Clover's elaborate schemes to go shopping, I'm going to ground her for life.
And let's give her the benefit of the doubt. Now, come on, we'll take my chopper.
Hop in back, Jer. I'll drive.
Oh dear. I do hope she's a better wheelman than her daughter.
Look! The girls are fighting with each other.
And it appears to be more than the usual you borrowed my stuff without asking kind of fight.
Steady the chopper, Jerry. We're going in.
Not without gadgets, you're not. Here's the Sonic Disintegrator boombox, the expandable vintage bolo purse, the multi-directional magnetic ring, and last but not least, some Ice Queen perfume.
Neat!
Good luck, ladies. I mean interim spies.
Girls, what are you doing? You're supposed to be best friends.
You fight villains, not each other.
Why do I get the feeling these three are spies?
Yeah, I'm catching a whiff of that too.
Talk about keeping secrets.
What do you say we call a temporary truce and band together and take out these spy moms?
Agreed.
Clover, I don't know what this is all about, but we can just sit down like proper ladies and work it out. One problem, Mother. I'm not a proper lady. I'm a spy assassin.
Darling, it's me, your mom, remember? All I remember is that I despise spies.
I usually try to stay out of family matters, but this is an exception. Huh? Suds! This is what the girls were talking about in their letter. I've got to create an antidote.
Oh, Mommy dearest.
This may just do the trick.
Okay, girls, I'm not sure what's happened to you, but we're still your mothers, and you have to show us some respect.
Don't worry, we plan on respectfully putting you out of your misery. In that case, let her rip, Carmen.
Oh, you're gonna pay for that!
Mommy, when did you get here?
Our daughters are back.
Back? Where'd we go?
You mean you don't remember being spy assassins?
Jer, you must have us confused with Mandy and her toadies. They're the ones who hunt spies.
Speaking of which, where are they?
Hey, where do you think you're going? Whoa!
Ew, gross! This place is crawling with filthy spies. This is so uncool. Why are we even here? That's why!
Jerry, we've got a situation at Whoop. Mandy has just broken the inventor out of prison.
Mandy and the inventor? What are those two doing in cahoots?
I don't know, but if they get their hands on the rest of his shipment of suds, we spies are in serious trouble.
Then we better get going.
What do you mean, we?
I'll explain on the way.
Okay, here's the plan, inventor. You've got the gear and I've got the skills. We'll deploy suds around the world and create an indestructible army of spy assassins. Awesome! And they could sport like way tough outfits. Yeah! And have totally off-the-chain sports cars.
And together, we'll rid the world of spies forever. There'll be no one left to interrupt my work.
Yeah, whatevs. Now, about your hair, I gotta be totally brutally honest, if we're partners, you have to do something with it. Shave it, dye it, like anything. I have a rep to uphold.
Go get them, ladies. I'll be here if you need my help, though I doubt you will.
What? How did you losers survive my ingenious plan to rid the world of you?
And why did you bring your mothers along?
Because we support whatever our daughters do. Now prepare for a major whooping.
Gear up, spy assassins! Here's the spy racer, laser vision spy balls, and my acid venom spiders!
Okay, these gadgets have just gone from lame to silly.
Whoa! That's one seriously strong eraser.
Good thing I took that clogging class last semester. Woo!
Apparently looks can't kill.
Let's keep the odds even. My spy stricter should work nicely.
Hey! Let us out! What are you doing? You can't keep us in here.
I don't suppose after all this is over, you'd be interested in having dinner with me?
With hair like that, I wouldn't be caught in public or private with you.
What's with all the hair criticism? It's meant to give me cred in the mad scientist community.
You can't hide forever, spy! Why didn't someone tell me I look like a total nerd in these? No more playing around. Let's get this over with for good.
I feel so helpless stuck in here.
Then let's get unstuck.
Nice going, Gab.
Good job.
Well, all in a day's work for a spy.
Say your goodbyes, lamos. There's no one here to save you now.
Except for us.
What? Hey, let me out of here!
Not bad for an old bag. The purse, that is.
If you won't date me, I might as well put you out of commission.
In your dreams, pal.
Salam, spies! Once I introduce the suds to the world, there'll be nowhere for you to run!
We've got to stop that plane!
But how? We don't have any gadgets.
You do now. Thanks, Mom. You just saved the day. And tied your outfit together quite nicely. What's going on is your spy assassin days are officially over, Mandy.
Clover, you might want to rethink where you're aiming that thing.
Yeah, or our days are going to be officially over too.
Oopsie.
Okay, it is official! Being a spy assassin reeks!
The inventor has been sent back to his cell. The remainder of the suds has been destroyed, and I've administered the spy assassin antidote to your classmates. Let me know if you think they've gone back to their old selves.
Where are we? And how did we get here? Maybe we got lost on the way to a warehouse party or something.
Hey, losers! Did you bring us here? I want some answers right now!
Yeah, I'd say that's the old Mandy.
Okay, could someone please tell us where you're taking us?
Yeah, we've totally had enough surprises for one day.
Why tell you when we can show you?
No
Way.
So does this mean we can go back to living together? That's right.
And what about keeping our jobs as super spies? You can do that too, but only if you promise not to keep any more secrets from us.
Deal! From now on, we'll tell you absolutely everything.
Yup, every boring detail.
By the time we're done spilling our beans, you'll have enough for a zesty 7-layer dip.
Good. Now give your mothers a hug before we get going.
You're leaving? But we were just starting to have fun.
fun!
Being undercover agents was enjoyable, but from now on, we'll leave the spying to you girls. Way to spoil the special mother-daughter moment, Jer.
Sorry, but I've got some exciting news. The Board of Governors has accepted the applications from your mothers to become full-time Whoop agents.
Full-time Whoop agents? We were going to tell you.
But we didn't want you to worry.
And besides, a little secret between mothers and daughters never hurt anyone, right?
Wrong.
Which is why we're going to have to punish you.
You're hereby sentenced to 1 week's grounding with us at our beach house. Deal.